Most lads aren't bulking. Yeah, they're just getting fat and calling it a bulk because it sounds better. Like you're just eating more, you're moving less, your face looks puffy, your energy's shit, your digestion is completely fucked, and your waist is flying up faster than your lifts. And then you're sat there saying, yeah, bro, I'm in some fucking mass phase. Like, no, you're not. All right, like, no, you're not. You're looking rank. All right, so in this video, I'm actually going to explain why your bulk is making you fat and why chasing scale weight is literally ruining your physique, and how to actually get lean and push food properly and just build a body that you actually respect. Yeah, now the problem is most lads think that the scale going up, it means progress. But if your waist is growing faster than your chest, you're not winning. All right, if your face looks bloated and puffy, you're not winning. If you're constantly digesting food all day and you feel lethargic, you're not winning. Yeah, if you look worse with your top off than you did 3 months ago, you're not winning. Okay, you're just chasing weight instead of actually chasing body composition, which is what it's all about. And fuck the scales for a second, all right, guys? Like, are you actually trying to look better? Are you actually trying to build muscle? Are you actually trying to see improvements in your sessions? Are you trying to look sharper? Are you trying to be more athletic, guys? Or are you just trying to be heavier and softer and slower and just convincing yourself that it's all part of the process? Yeah, like seriously, I'm asking you that question because I can say this because I've done it. I've been there, guys. In lockdown, I was necking pints in the back of my garden, just curling a load of dumbbells and eating pizza and fish fingers and all this shit, guys, and just force feeding myself. I used to watch all these YouTube videos of all these bodybuilders and seeing them watching their full day of eating and just copying them, guys. Yeah, I was just eating whatever and just telling myself that I was building muscle. But the reality was, I looked fucking rank. All right, I looked absolutely disgusting, in all honesty. Puffy faced, soft body, low energy, no sharpness, no standards. I wasn't bulking. All right, I was using bulking as a cover up, guys. Yeah, for having no discipline and having literally no standards. And that is what most lads are doing. They're calling it they're calling it a dirty bulk because it sounds better than saying that I've lost control with food. All right, like we're not trying to get bigger. We're actually just trying to build a well-proportioned physique, guys. There is a big difference. Yeah, physique, like I say, that means body composition. It means muscle. It means shape. It means sharpness. Just that athletic look. All right, and just looking like a fucking stud year round and not hiding under hoodies for 8 months and just hiding your face from photos, guys, and then panicking when summer comes around. All right, like dirty bulking, it's rank. Like, it needs to go, guys. It's fucking stupid. I think a lot of people have come to realize that. And all that happens is you just accumulate a shitload of fat and then you decide to go into a diet. And now you're in a diet phase twice as long and you spend months trying to undo the mess that you made. And then when you finally actually get lean, you realize that you haven't gained, like you've gained fuck all muscle. All right, you just got fat, guys, and you just wasted a load of months. Yeah, like you looked worse for half the year. Now, what was the point of that, in all honesty? All right, you want to be looking sharp at all times. Like, what did you do all that for? Like, for a better pump, for a bigger number on the scale? Like, that is so gay, guys. Like, and also, what are you rushing for? Yeah, what is the rush? Is there a rush to get fat? Is there a rush to look like shit? Like, you want to be actually just getting yourself lean first, all right? You want to be actually getting yourself lean enough. If you're already fat, and when I mean fat, guys, I'm talking 13% body fat plus, you don't need to be bulking, all right? You need to be getting yourself into a deficit. I'm talking 300 to 500 calories. Just strip that fucking fat off, guys. Strip that fluff off, all right? Like, nobody wants to see it. You're just packing layers of fat on top of fat. If you just continue to go into a bulk, guys. If you're already skinny fat, if you're already soft, if you're already bloated, and you just got no visible abs, no shape, what the fuck are you doing going into a bulk? Yeah, you want to get lean first and then add food back in when your body's in a better place to use it. Yeah, better nutrient partitioning, better insulin sensitivity, better pumps, better recovery, just a cleaner gaining process overall, which is what it's all about. Then you can actually run a performance phase for a lot longer. Like for me, for instance, guys, I'm in a bit of a performance phase right now. You know, looking to take my physique to the next level. I've got a goal in mind, but I just made sure I got lean enough to begin with so I can push that food. And again, when I'm pushing food, it's nothing crazy, all right? I'm not turning into some fridge. Yeah, I'm just taking it, my process slow, day by day, all right? Lean bulking properly. Because once you actually get lean enough, then you can actually push through. But again, it needs to be controlled. Yeah, not about eating everything in sight and all that bullshit, guys. Like, I'm talking anywhere from a 200 to 400 calorie surplus, which is basically it, guys. That is all you need. And then small bumps week by week, or when the scales literally, you know, plateaued, guys. And then just track your food and track your weight and just actually look at how the body's looking. Yeah, through photos, through your performance in the gym. You don't just look at the scale and clap because you gained 4 kilos that week. Like, anyone can gain weight, guys. It's really not that hard to gain weight. It's really not that impressive. But building tissue, like, while staying sharp, that is a skill. Yeah, that is a skill that most people can't master. And when it comes to food, guys, when it actually comes to nutrition, food is fuel. Yeah, it's not seen as some sort of reward. Like, you're not bulking so you can eat like a complete child, guys. You're bulking so you can actually train like an absolute fucking animal. Yeah, the food is in there to fuel your performance, in all honesty. It's in there to actually allow you to recover properly. You know, better output, better progression in the gym. That is literally it. Yeah, like, you shouldn't be having more food because you think you deserve a takeaway because you trained 3 days that week, or because you're sad, guys, because you had a bad day at work, or because it's Saturday, all right, like, or because the scale needs more forcing up, guys. Like, food is fuel. Yeah, use it, guys. Like, don't worship it, all right? Again, when it comes to performance, people think the more food they eat, the better they're going to perform. And I just don't agree with that either, all right? Like, I used to push food. I used to gain like 1 kg of muscle. Well, I think I was gaining 1 kg a week. And there's a point where you're just pushing more and more food and you're eating from these shitty food sources. This is why food quality is so important, guys. That it just makes you slower and heavier and more lethargic, and you're just constantly digesting food. From a physique standpoint, that is not the way. And then you're just walking into the gym just feeling like a sack of shit, and then you just end up skipping cardio, all right? Like, that is not performance. That is not being athletic. That is not looking sharp. We actually want to use that food to push our training. Yeah, we want to actually be progressively overloading, not turning into some bloated mess. All right, we want to be eating from good quality food sources, guys. Whole foods primarily. Yeah, and just using that to actually push your performance. And a good KPI we roughly want to be seeing is anywhere from 0.25 to 0.5 kg a week. Like, no more. Like, no more. Even, you know, even less, guys, in all honesty. Like, we want to be gaining tissue. We don't want to be gaining fat. Yeah, that's a reality check, guys. You know, you lads that think you're slapping on 1 kg of muscle a week, you're not. All right, like, you're just packing on a shitload of fat. Yes, maybe a little bit of muscle, but mostly fat. Like, you got to think, what is 1 kg? That is a full pack of chicken breast. Yeah, you're not sitting that onto your body in a week, guys. Like, you need to get fucking realistic here. Yeah, like, proper muscle tissue, it takes time. Yeah, you're not adding that overnight by having 5,000 calories and a pizza, guys. Like, the long game is the short game. I say that a lot on this channel, but that is the truth. It's about patience. It's about having that consistency. And controlled food is always going to win. Yeah, hard training is always going to win. Where you're placing your macros. Yeah, get your fucking macros dialed in. Get that structure dialed in. Especially when I'm pushing performance. I personally like the higher carb, low fat approach. I think that's going to be the case for a lot of people. Whole foods, again, carbs, fueling that session, protein, supporting your recovery, fats, you know, controlling your hormones, guys. Yeah, a lot of people cut macronutrients. Like, you need to get your macros dialed in. All right, like, you can't be eating like one of them keto warriors or carnivore warriors online and just looking like a flat little bitch. Like, you want to actually look aesthetic. Yeah, you want to look sharp, guys. Like something like a 50 to 60 carb ratio, maybe 30% protein, 20% fat is usually what works for a lot of people, but it's all going to depend on the person. We do have some people in my elite program who obviously in office jobs and they prefer the higher fat, higher protein approach just from a satiety standpoint, and obviously they're not as active. But we also have clients in my elite who are hybrid guys. So obviously I push their carbs based on their activity levels. Yeah, it's all going to be based on your training, based on your age, based on your appetite, your current body fat percentage, where you're actually starting from, and just your activity levels. That is why the structure matters. Yeah, don't just go copying some random bloke's macros online and just hope for the best. That is what I used to do. I used to copy all these shitty meal plans. All right, it needs to be built around the person, built around their training. Yeah, and in the gym, just use that food. Yeah, that is the whole point, guys. You're not bulking to just use the excuse to eat. Like you're actually trying to train harder, yeah, and build muscle. Like you're not going in there to fuck about and scroll between sets and just call yourself some sort of hard gainer. Like you will need to be training like a psycho. Yeah, be eating more. Eating more is meant to benefit your sessions, guys. It's that simple. You want to be lifting heavy. You want to be progressing. Compounding over time. Good intensity, and don't switch to all this high rep toning nonsense which I'm seeing online, guys. All right, make sure you're following a structured program and just training like an absolute machine and not training like a fucking bitch, which is what I'm seeing most guys online. And again, when it comes to calories and just your macro setup, what I've found in the past, guys, is I run maintenance sometimes. Main gaining, in my opinion, is a thing, guys. All right, like even at maintenance calories, you can gain muscle. Even in a deficit, you can gain muscle. Yeah, but it's about rewiring that mindset, guys. All right, like some lads, especially if they're not advanced, especially if they're training properly for the first time, you can actually go into your session and you can eat around maintenance and just have a body recomp. Yeah, and lock in and be progressing and recovering properly and just eating clean and sleeping properly. And trust me, you're going to see a lot of change in your body without doing some stupid fucking dirty bulk. Yeah, like I say, when you're going into a surplus, it doesn't need to be high, guys. But most lads, they don't want to hear that because it thinks it means they can't hide behind all this food that they're eating. Yeah, like they actually need to train hard, guys. All right. So again, maintenance calories can work for a lot of people. I've ran maintenance for a little bit now, guys, which is roughly been about 3.2K for me, in all honesty. And now I'm slightly bumping up my calories, obviously where my weight sort of plateaued. But as well, cardio needs to stay in there, guys. I don't care what phase you're in. I don't care if you're cutting. I don't care if you're gaining. I don't care if you're maintaining. Like, you always want to be moving. Yeah, list cardio is always going to be the win for a lot of people. Like, it just stays in there, right? Stairs, incline walk, bike, around 60 to 70% max heart rate. I like to keep it, guys. Just keep the body moving. Again, we do have hybrid guys in there. And I myself used to be a hybrid guy. I used to do all the mentally taxing running. But especially if you're looking to build tissue at the fastest rate, it's clearly not the most optimal. Yeah, but just keep the steps in there, guys. Keep your body moving. Keep your body looking athletic. You want to stay lean. You want to keep digestion better. And just, again, for your health, in all honesty. Yeah, too many lads think bulking means sitting around on your arse all day. Like, that is not the case. We want to be moving. Walking is a great habit, guys. Yeah, it's one of the best body fat burners out there. It's simple, it's easy, anyone can do it. I still, to this day, like to get anywhere from 15K plus steps a day. And it just keeps me looking sharp. I like to usually put on a mindset book and just go for a walk, guys. And just, again, with walking, I find it gives me a lot of clarity, in all honesty, for just thinking and just coming up with ideas, guys, in all honesty. And just thinking about what I generally want in life. Don't want to go too deep into that, but guys, like, walking is a great fucking habit. Yeah, if you're not hitting 10K steps a day, like, what are you doing? All right, stop turning into some fucking lazy lump. Yeah, get moving. All right, we want to be athletic. We want to be holding ourselves to a standard. We don't want to be looking like some off-season bodybuilder. We want to just stay lean, guys. Yeah, we want to stay like an athlete. Yeah, we want to stay like a man who actually respects himself and not hiding behind some sort of mass phase because he can't control his appetite. And there are no off seasons. All right, I think off seasons are for fucking pussies, guys. Like, being lean is a lifestyle. You want to be staying lean year round. It's that simple. Being in shape, it's a standard, guys. It's a year-round standard. All my guys inside Elite, I like to keep them around that 10 to 12% body fat range. All right, at 13% body fat plus, you're getting a bit fluffy. Yeah, you're getting a bit fluffy. You want to pull back and just go back down to that 8 to 10% body fat range. All right, and then we just push again. That is how it should be done year-round. All right, the goal is to actually just keep yourself looking sharp, not get shredded for 2 weeks, and then be fat for the rest of the year. For 10 months straight, guys. All right, like, sharp year round is always going to be the way. And the last thing I wanted to touch on, guys, is mindset. All right, mindset matters massively because everyone wants permission to be soft. They want permission to, you know, they want it to be easy. Like, I'm bulking, I'm in some sort of fucking growth phase, I need more calories. Like, no, you don't. You need to just fucking sort your mindset out. You need to actually have standards. You need to have self-awareness of where you're slipping with them bad habits, all right? Self-awareness is a skill, guys, and it's very, very important. And again, patience. Yeah, like, you need to stop lying to yourself. Generally believe how far you can actually push your physique in your mind. Don't come into your physique journey with just some little bitch girl, in all honesty, you know? I think a lot of people come in saying they want to lose a bit of fluff and all this, guys. Think big. Yeah, go as far as your mind can take it. Like, for me, guys, I'm planning on getting somewhere with my physique. I've got a goal in my head. And again, you always want to be growing. Yeah, and just have that self-belief in yourself and just know that it's coming. But I'm just taking my time with things, in all honesty. I'm just staying consistent, guys. All right, don't compare yourself to anyone. Like, it's about showing up when it's boring. It's about having that ability to not chase all these quick wins and just have that ability to actually control your food and not see food as comfort, guys. Like, you need to stop emotionally eating. All right, like, it's fanny behavior. Yeah, it's fanny behavior. And again, you want to have a proper roadmap set up. This is why I use my physique roadmap with all my guys inside Elite, because it's not just about bulking and cutting. Yeah, it's about phases, guys. We want to actually prime your body before getting lean to ensure that you're just all in the green before we actually pull food. And then you actually just want to get lean enough, you know, down to that 8 to 10% body fat range, maybe 7 if you're an absolute fucking psycho. And then we want to reverse, and then we want to rebuild, you know, push food, push performance, and just gain steady tissue year round. And that is what it's about, guys. It's about keeping the standards in there. It's about staying athletic without losing the identity on the way. Yeah, it's all about building a physique, guys, around here. It's not about being some mass bodybuilder. Anyone can just eat more. That is not structure. All right, get the structure in place. The skill is knowing when to actually push, when to pull, when to hold, and just keep the body moving and just keep yourself just looking like someone you actually respect. Yeah, and if you're watching this video, guys, and you're fat as fuck and you're calling it a bulk, you already know what you need to do. All right, stop lying to yourself. You want to make sure you're actually getting yourself into a deficit. You want to clean up the food. You actually want to track properly. You want to train like an absolute psychopath and just move daily. And then actually earn the right to push that food. So go fucking train like a machine. And if you want help doing this, guys, properly, just DM me the word physique over on my Insta, Charlie Crawley Fit, and I will get back to you. Yeah, I'll show you how we take you from some soft, bloated, failed bulk mess to just a lean athletic physique that you can maintain year round. All right, it's that simple, and just build yourself into the man you actually respect. But I hope you took some value from this, guys. Like I say, content's going to be pumping out. Please subscribe, comment below. And yeah, guys, if you have any questions, shoot me a message over on my Insta. But let's get it. Let's go, guys.